you're gonna need this and this. More and more. Find out why on the 5 Show Weather Report.
Ooh. Hit or miss? What does former Man U captain Bryan Robson think of Singapore soccer?
And do we have what it takes to be chefs?
Award-winning pastry chef Cherish is going to put our taste buds to the test. Ooh.
And watch out for my surprise appearance on the 5 Show. Yasmin and Lai are about to be saboed, and they don't even know it.
Hi. It's Yasmin with you and welcome to the 5 Show. Hope you're having a fabulous Monday. Now, today has been a hot day. Temperatures went up to 34 degrees Celsius this weekend and they're going to continue going up. Now, do you know in 1972, the average temperature was just 26.6 degrees Celsius, whereas now it's about 27.7 degrees Celsius. That's more than 1 degree Celsius higher. So yes, like the recent news report says, expect warmer and wetter days ahead.
Hey, that's my line. You know what? You just stole my thunder. Anyway, I've always wanted to be a weatherman, so welcome to the 5 Show Weather Forecast. Actually, maybe a bit redundant because I can just tell you when it's going to be hot, hotter and hottest, right? But let me give you some fun facts. Between the hottest months of the year, those months are February to May, temperatures are going to sizzle above 34.1 degrees every single day. You see this? It's called sunscreen. Make sure you get a 120 days supply of this. In the past, you'd need just 25 days worth. So it's gonna be sunny, but it's also gonna be stormy. You could be swimming in the rain. Listen to that. Rainfall is gonna be heavier, more intense, more frequent. So why is this happening to us? Don't ask me. Ask the expert that we have right here in the 5 Show studio. Please welcome Associate Professor, Earth Observatory of Singapore, NTU, Koh Tie Yong. Hello, Prof.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to meet
you
you
so much for coming down.
Okay.
So, the thing is, we know that global warming is caused by greenhouse gases, right? But most Singaporeans think that the impact is very far away. For example, you know those polar ice caps which are melting all the way in Antarctica?
Yes.
It's so far away. It's not going to affect us, right?
No, not really. Because when we have ice melting from the Antarctica, it turns into water and the water goes to the sea. So everywhere, the sea level will rise. And especially when you have less ice, less gravity attracting, the water will actually pile up at our end, the tropical end. And that's where Singapore is situated.
Oh, that's not good news. Are we going to flood more?
There's a higher chance for flood because when the average level is higher, whenever you have storms, it will raise the water level a little bit more, and when your waves come crashing in, the risk of flooding is even higher.
Are we going to be Singapore?
Well, not to that extent, but there is a higher risk because Singapore has a lot of land that is low-lying, and we have a lot of reclaimed land, and so those are kind of at risk. But then again, the government has already announced that the reclaimed land from now onwards, it has to be 1 meter higher than previously, which makes it 2.25 meters above the highest recorded.
Wow, that's what you call progress, I tell you.
Water.
Okay, the thing is, how is it going to affect the average Singaporean? Say his name is John Tan, and he stays in an HDB flat. He likes going to the beach, he goes to a hawker center. How is this global warming going to affect him?
Well, for John, I think he will likely use his fans and if he buys an air conditioner, so his electricity bill would increase definitely. Also, as we move to other sources of energy like solar power or wind power, then the unit cost of electricity, every kilowatt of electricity would have a different cost. So he has to look out for his electricity bills.
Okay, well, what about health?
Well, at higher temperature, insects like mosquitoes tend to breed more. And so we will be under threat from increased dengue occurrence. And so just have to watch out for removing all the dengue breeding sites.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very quickly, how can we reverse all this?
I don't think it can be reversed because what we are suffering now is from centuries of carbon dioxide release. But what we can do is to reduce our further emissions and hence reduce the impact as much as possible and try to adapt to the committed changes.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. Koh. Not very good news, I have to say. But bottom line is, we must do our part to slow down the effects. We don't want to be Singapore. Back to you, Yaz.
Thank you, Lai. Now, on Friday, The 5 Show posted part 2 of Cheryl's mathematical adventure on our Facebook page. If you spend the entire weekend pulling your hair out trying to solve the problem, you can stop now because we've got the answer for you. Check out our Facebook page for it. Now, coming up, our 5 Show reporter Joachim finds out from former Man U captain Bryan Robson what he thinks of Singapore soccer. Meanwhile, it's over to Jill Newbrana to tell us about the stories making tonight's news. Hey, Jill.
Thank you. Now on News 5, what areas will Singapore focus on in its quest to become a smart nation? PM Lee outlines his priorities. And the murderers in the Kallang slashings are sentenced. One is set to hang, but another gets life imprisonment. We'll explain why the difference. Also, how 2 little otters became 5. We'll take a look at these 3 new little additions to the family. Join me at 9.
Now, as you know, in Sabo, no celebrity is safe, so we brought in our accomplice here. Her name is Cherish Minden. She's a pastry chef, and she is going to Sabo, Lai, and Yaz. Get ready for it. Don't go anywhere.
5! Oh, welcome back to The 5 Show. During the break, Yaz and I were talking about how we used to play outside all the time as kids.
Yeah, I was quite a dirty kid, actually.
Now
Anyway,
so dirty.
Anyway, kids these days don't go out to play as much. They prefer to stay at home, eyes glued to their handphones or computers.
How glued again? Glued. And maybe it's also their parents who don't want them to get messy and dirty.
Yeah. Now, you know, recent studies have found that it's okay for kids to get dirty. In fact, getting dirty is a natural part of learning and exploration, especially in exercise and sport.
And our 5 Show reporter, Joachim Gomez, couldn't wait to put that theory to test. He met up with his idol, Manchester United legend Bryan Robson, who was here to run the Breeze one-step soccer clinic for kids.
Hello, it's Joachim Gomez for The 5 Show here at the Rise and Shine Carnival, where it's definitely shining and so exciting because over 2,000 families are here at Singapore's largest outdoor carnival. And Bryan Robson, former Man U and England captain, going to be conducting a football clinic for myself and my buddies here. So kids, are you ready? Yeah. Let's go! Let's talk football with Bryan Robson. What do you think our Singapore team needs to do to improve, or maybe for more fans to come out there and watch Singapore play in action?
Well, I think the one thing people have always got to realise is that Singapore is only a smallish country. The population's not massive. And so it's going to be very difficult to get a lot of top-class players coming through. But when I was in Thailand and I was coaching there, the few times that I played against Singapore, they always give us a good game and there's always some good players. I think the main thing for Singapore is really the development of the young kids, whether it's rugby, cricket, football, whatever sport it is, as long as they're going out there and they're participating and enjoying themselves, and it's healthy. Get dirty if you're playing sport, I mean, there's no harm in that. But the good thing is for the parents is that they get the children presentable again the next time they go out.
When you first signed your contract, you were just paid £5 a week, and now football contracts can last to £300,000 a week. What are your thoughts on that?
I wish I'd been born 20 years later. But no, I mean, I'm not one of these people who gets cynical or jealous about the players earning that type of money. Out around the world, the TV is so massive now, and the following of the Premier League is so big that players can afford to get paid these sort of wages. So good luck to them. The only thing I always say is that, if you're earning good money, then always be an example to kids. And if you can be a good example to kids and enjoy your career, then you're doing your role no matter what money you're getting paid.
Okay, now time for some quick fire questions with Bryan Robson. Here we go, sir. Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi?
Cristiano, because he's a friend of mine.
Ah, yes, menu. Name your favourite all-time first 11.
Peter Schmeichel, goalkeeper. Right back, Phil Neal. Centre halves, Jaap Stam and Paul McGrath. Left back, Dennis Irwin. Right midfield, Ronaldo. Centre of midfield, Roy Keane, Paul Gascoigne. Left side, Ryan Giggs. Up front, Alan Shearer and Wayne Rooney.
And who would manage the team, Bryan Robson?
I would love to manage that team.
You know, watching them play really makes me miss being a kid. We're almost done here at the Rise and Shine Carnival, and I learned something new today. A dirty and a smelly sock. Oh, that's not really socks. You can put it in here and wash it really simply. Look, Ma, clean socks. And Yasmin, back to you. Smells good too.
That water is really dirty.
I know, right?
Ugh, Joachim, my goodness, what
like a
dirty
milkshake.
Yeah. Anyway, you know, they managed to break the record for the largest gathering of people with temporary tattoos on their hands.
Congratulations.
But you know what, I tell you what really impressed me, that neat trick that Joachim did with the socks. I mean, the water was quite gross, but it's very neat. Look at you shaking
It was
up.
quite cool. And here's a picture of Bryan Robson with his freshly washed sock.
Oh, there you go. Now, write a clever caption for this picture, including the phrase, "Dirt is good," and you might be the proud owner of these football boots autographed by Wayne Rooney and a soccer ball autographed by Bryan Robson. Plus, 6-month supply of Breeze and Comfort Laundry products. Check our Facebook page for details.
Our next guest is a Singapore-born multi-award-winning pastry chef. She's here for the World Gourmet Summit 2015.
And she has been the executive pastry chef at the Langham, London since 2009. Please welcome Cherish Findon. Hi, Cherish.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show.
Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming down. Please take a seat.
So, Cherish, what have you been up to? Because you're here for the World Gourmet Summit.
Correct.
So what have you been up to for that?
Well, I have been invited back to cook for 400 cover for the charity gala dinner for the World Gourmet Summit. And at the same time, a masterclass to showcase the Langham Royal Afternoon Tea.
Oh, okay. Well, you were born and bred Singaporean, but you decided to make it big in London. How did you make that move? Why did you choose to go over to London?
Discuss this with your producer.
Sorry?
Okay, let's move along.
I'm shocked that you asked me this question. I have actually discussed with your producer that I will not answer this question.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry,
Well, obviously,
It's
you
okay.
are not respecting me as your guest.
Okay. Okay, Cherish, shall we move on?
No.
We're so
Please,
sorry.
please, have a seat,
We'll
Cherish.
just move to the next question.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think Okay, I think there's something going on, and we'll have a little chat with our producers and what's going on.
Yes,
and
we'll go to have a chat with her and apologize for that.
yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining on the show, and we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be back in just a bit. Or maybe not. This is live TV.
We're still on, I think.
Have we thrown a commercial break yet?
Oh my gosh!
Are we on? Is it a commercial?
It's Sabo!
I got it really.
I thought
Really
the show
upset.
already ended.
Mike Kasem!
Can you read that online?
You got Sabo!
Check it out.
Wow! Oh my goodness, that was good though.
Is that why the Mons are not on?
Wow!
Speechless, yes?
Yes.
Speechless a little bit? Speechless much?
Yes.
Well, you've been saboed. How does it
Can
feel?
we please bring on this really good actor called Cherish Findon?
Yeah, she was
bring the chef
brilliant.
back.
I think that she's...
Big round of applause.
Oh my goodness.
It was so tough.
Dude, so are you really a chef? Are you really a chef? Are you really a chef?
Wow, that was awesome. I was like,
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Are you really a chef?
Look at these guys. We totally got Yasmin. I've been trying so hard to get Yasmin flustered on air, whether it be radio, whether it be TV. We finally got you an N-line. It was great seeing you guys just struggle for something to say. What do we do? And they're probably yelling in your ears right there. Man.
Mike,
so how does it feel to be saboed?
Do you know what?
Well, how does it feel saboing us?
It feels wonderful.
Look at that face.
I mean,
You know
every
it
time,
feels
I mean, no celebrity is safe in Singapore. That is the bottom line, and I just feel so good that I was able to get you. And I was so, I had to be sneaking around the studio here, and just kind of, working our way around the back, making sure you guys don't see us because I'm shooting stuff back there.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's why the monitors are not on. They told us there was some technical problem, but
Couldn't turn your phones on, I bet?
Yeah.
Exactly. What's with
No
this?
wonder.
No, we don't want any texts coming into you guys.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've seen Mike Kasem's, Instagram and everything. He's been talking about the Sabo thing, and it's been going around. And I just thought to myself, no, Mikey won't do this to me.
Yeah, I thought the show had ended.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, nobody ever expects to be saboed. No, even if you know the show's out there, you just don't expect it. And by the way, the show is out there. It is on Toggle right now. I mean, we've got hundreds of thousands of hits already. It is becoming a smash sensation. So check it out. We're pranking everybody from Daniela Xia. We've got Ian Fong. We've got Zoe Tay, which was pretty intense. So you guys, I don't know if you've seen it, but you need to see it.
I think we're still quite cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
We're going to go to a commercial break, and in a while we're going to find out whether Cherish is actually a chef.
Yes. But thank you, Mike, for saboing us.
Woo!
Yes, thanks for coming back on uninvited. Yaz and I are going to find out if our taste buds are refined enough to make the grade, I think. Don't go away.
No. Welcome back to The 5 Show. Yes, we got saboed. And with us is celebrity and award-winning pastry chef and possible...
Best Actress
Yes,
Award
Best
winner
Actress Award
at
winner.
this year's Asian Television Award.
Yes, Cherish Vinden. I'm going to tekan you later. I don't know how, but I will.
Go for it.
Anyway, so Cherish, so you were born and bred as a Singaporean. This is the question.
Yes.
And
I go here to ask.
and you went overseas to London, and of course you made it big there. But why do you want to stay in Singapore?
To pursue my dream. And London is a city and home to a lot of Michelin star restaurant and of course the Langham as well. And chef over there, they can classify from classic to the avant-garde. And I just want to be there, and I want to be different. I want to have a feel what is it like to work in the top 5-star hotel and top Michelin star restaurant over there.
How did you get into pastry making?
It's weird. Always loved cooking. I got a lot of praise from my brother and sister. And when I was young, I worked in a restaurant, and I can see all the beautiful food serving out from the kitchen. And I was amazed and intrigued by it as well. So I said that, oh, wow, I'm going to register myself into ShaTech. And that is how I sort of like kick in. And yeah.
And why pastries and desserts in particular?
I started off as a culinary chef, and I found that being a pastry chef, you're able to create what is inside me. And I like to be creative, I like to be innovative, and most of all, very original as well.
So it's kind of like innate, right? Like you feel that you were born to be a chef. So, right? Am I right?
I think,
kind
yes.
of, kind of?
Yes, kind
well,
of,
so
yes.
I want to ask you this question. Can we now figure out whether we were born to be chefs?
Yes.
We want to do a taste test. We want to check out whether our taste buds are Michelin standard.
Okay, what
We'll
do you
find
think?
out soon.
But
Yeah?
do you think we look like we've got potential?
Definitely.
Oh,
Wow, so
good.
kind, so kind. Okay,
It should be a blind test, right?
Yes, it should be a
Definitely
blind
should
test.
be a
So,
blind test, yes.
We're going to put on these blindfolds, and
Yes.
we've got these mystery secret dishes that we're going to have to taste. Am I right?
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. We'll flank you now.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready online?
Yes, we're totally ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
put it on. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
How do I look,
Stylish.
Let me have a look. Oh, you finally look good.
Hey! Try line. Okay, Cherish, what is the first dish? And are these dishes or are these ingredients?
Oh, it's
no
lovely.
idea, Cherish.
You're going to love it.
Where
You're going
are
to
you?
love it. Refreshing.
It's refreshing.
It is very
Watermelon.
refreshing. Now, there we go.
How is it? Is it nice?
There we go.
Oh, I know what this is. I just forgot what it's called.
Oh, I know.
I know what.
Easy peasy.
Oh.
Okay, can I go first? Okay, this is dragon fruit.
Oh, that's it. I knew it. Exactly.
Yeah,
Dragon fruit.
Right.
Well done.
Which color?
White.
Purple.
Is it
Where
white
are
or
you,
purple?
Cherish?
I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
Is it white or purple?
This white.
Ah,
definitely.
see?
But
Because
you
the
did
purple
very,
one tastes
very well.
different.
You did very, very well.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Did you like it?
Oh, yeah, it's not bad.
I have a taste, and it was really tasty.
Yeah, it's
Cherish
very
has
tasty.
fantastic taste buds. You can even tell like chocolate.
It's quite scary having food suddenly
Oh.
entering your mouth completely randomly, right? I don't play these sort of games.
So Cherish, you can tell like chocolate is 70% dark chocolate and everything, right?
Yeah, definitely, because back in UK, I am a judge now from Royal Academy of Culinary Art, Dessert of the Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think this one was like some pork, like some babi pongte or something like that. In a tomato sauce, babi pongte in tomato sauce.
Okay, I think it's chicken, sweet and sour chicken.
What is it, Cherish?
It's sweet and sour pork.
Oh!
Sweet and sour pork.
Okay, now see, half. With high five.
Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, the last one.
Ooh, sorry.
Where am
That
I?
was my burp.
Well, this is very intriguing, very nice.
Okay.
It turned from dark to, it turned from the milk to dark.
Open what? Oh, what's this?
And it is very tasty. And I enjoy eating it a lot.
Okay. Where's Cherish?
There we go.
My teeth are gonna look so good after this.
Oh, I know what this is.
It is chocolate, 60% cocoa, 40% chocolate, and it's chocolate. Are we right? Chocolate?
I
Sorry.
think it's
that
milk.
right?
I think it's milk chocolate.
Okay.
No, wait, I changed my mind. It's chocolate with not a high percentage of cocoa.
Okay, what is it? What is it? I'm taking. Oh.
What is it?
Okay, basically.
chocolate.
This is a chocolate that I created myself.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, we went over to France, we choose the bean, and
Wow.
we concoct this chocolate, and it's amazing, it's magical as well. This chocolate, it is a milk chocolate with 48% cocoa inside.
Okay,
It
which
is
is wonderful. Thank you so
Sweet
much.
finale. You know, that's all the time we have for you tonight. A big thank you once again to our guest, Cherish Finden. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night. I will
Bye-bye.
have some more of that.
Oh, I'll have some more of that. I'll have some
Wow.
more of this.